This is the China Code, where the language meets the moment. Today's phrase is 学术底刊. 学术底刊. If you've spent time around academia, you've probably heard people talk about the premier journals. Nature, Science, Cell. For researchers, these are often seen as the holy grail of publishing. Getting a paper into journals like these means a lot for an academic career. But recently, something very different has been going viral on the Chinese internet. People are talking about bottom-tier academic journals. In Chinese, they're called 学术底刊. Let's break it down. 学术 means academic, and 底刊 literally means bottom-tier journal. 底 means bottom tier. 刊 is publication or journal. 底刊 is the opposite of 顶刊 or top-tier journal. So what exactly is a 学术底刊? First things first, they aren't real. You won't find these in any library. It's actually a super creative internet joke. And what makes the joke work is the effort. These bottom-tier academic journals use names that are basically academic deep-fried memes. Instead of the elite Nature, you get no true. Instead of Cell, it's Call. Then there's also rubbish, jokes, litter, etc. But here's where it gets brilliant. These fake papers look exactly like real high-stakes research. They've got everything: the abstracts, the complex methodology, the data analysis. Some even have charts so detailed, you'd swear they belong in a graduate seminar. The humor comes entirely from that contrast, using incredibly serious academic language to answer the most chaotic, unserious questions imaginable. For example, one people asks, should Optimus Prime buy car insurance or personal accident insurance? Another study investigates the effectiveness of 152mm high explosive shells against cancer cells. And one particularly surreal paper explores morphological and sensory simulation of durian based on gluten network remodeling of wheat matrix. Someone even built a website called Web of Nothing, a spoof of the academic database Web of Science, just to index these papers. They even give every piece of fake paper its own nothing object identifier numbers, aka NOIs, modeled after academic digital object identifiers used in real science. In other words, an entire academic ecosystem. It's easy to laugh at these, and honestly, that's kind of the point. But behind the humor of these 学术底刊, there's also something very real. See, this isn't humor of a lazy generation. We're talking about a generation that, at just 30 years old, is already operating the world's largest telescope, fast. A generation in which DeepSeek's cutting-edge AI team is dominated by those born in the 1990s, and where Unitree's robotics pioneers are mostly under 30. These young researchers are pushing the boundaries of global innovation, and they're doing it under immense pressure. In academic life, for every successful paper, there are many more failures, experiments that don't work, data that turns out to be insignificant, ideas that quietly disappear during the review process. 学术底刊 creates a space where researchers can laugh about those moments, a place where someone can simply say, I failed, in a system that measures everything: output, impact factor, usefulness. Someone carved out a space for the useless. It's a way of saying that even when the data doesn't work out, the curiosity behind it still matters. So here's something to think about. If you could publish a paper in a bottom-tier academic journal, what would your useless research be about? If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment and a 5-star rating. You can also watch the video version on the CRI Learn Chinese Facebook page. Follow the show for more phrases and stories from today's China. Until next time, this has been the China Code. Another phrase, another window into today's China.